Yeah, man, yeah, man.
So they sent off the running quite well is the lady in the middle. Running in the black, green and gold, representing for taking it down to the line. A good run. Clean side, this side going quite fine. It's lane number 2. The big down back down to the end. Moving quite fine is the man from lane number 4.
Set.
Sent off for the first time of asking. The record is 58.107 in 1999. And going quite well thus far is lane number 7 from area 8, going quite well. Ladies and gentlemen, on our inside are the 2 fastest this season. Cooper and Mays of area 6 and 8 respectively. Mays now commanding the field. 200 meters left to go now. This one is right down to the line. Mays and Cooper, these are the leaders. As opposed to 150 meter mark. Mays is commanding the field for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm 100 meters left to go now. Mays is commanding the field. Leaving the rest of the team behind. Area 6 is commanding this one for sure. Coming down to the line. The record is there. She's there. She's coming in. On the inside. Area 6. And a third place for them as well. Area 6 is commanding the field as early as the sun is up. The unofficial time is 1 minute.
Lane 6, fingers behind the line. Lane 6, fingers behind the line. Set.
The record is 4680, set in 2001. Going quite nicely out in lane number 8. It's area 6, Kevin Melbourne. Also his teammate on the inside from area 6, Adrian that way. Going quite well now in area 3. Out to the lead. That is Smith from area 3 going quite well. Approaching the 200 meter. He's being challenged by the tall lights of area 7. Parker and Melbourne. Making this one come for sure as approaching 100 meters straight away. Area 3 commanding this race for sure. Area 3, area 7 is a big round up into the end. But who will roll on? Area 7, area 3, area 8, area 7. Right quite well. KJ Parker. It's a good one for them. Send off out of the block, going well down the lane, moving very away from the rest of the field. Not leaving our teammate behind. It is a 1-2 for them to start up and down the lane. Moving quite fast. To the line, turning the lane. A very good one from area 6. Ladies and gentlemen, the unofficial time is 11:74. That's the unofficial time for Jamila Dale. What a fast race from area 6, Jamila Dale. 3-0 is the record time. Running the pass already. It is back first and first. It's back down. But it's a run teammate from Area 6. And they're moving up to 1-2. Ladies and gentlemen.
Set.
Sent out of the block for the second time of asking going quite well. It's Era 1. I'm very impressed with the black, green and gold of Era 4. With the 4 first exchange over now. Making this one come for sure. Area 8, Area 1, and Area 6 on the inside. This one is down to the book. As they're ready to check on the exchange over now. Ladies and gentlemen, the person I want to go on the outside. On the inside. Over now to the DJ Lala. Ladies and gentlemen, it is all over. Everything all the way. Here we are this one now. And he's trying to come on this one. It is for Hunter. To the line. And first one for Area 6. It is a good one. A second place go to Area 7. Blistering one for them. 24.82 is the flash time of the record. Going quite well in Jamila Day from Area 6. She's trying to defend her title. Also, in the same time, trying to get the gold medal. Jamila Day running quite well on straight away. Ladies and gentlemen, please say hi to leg number 4 of Jamila Day. Moving away from the field. Area 6 is the orange and white. Jerry, moving, and Jamila Day. Conquer once more. Twice gold medalist, ladies and gentlemen, Jamila Day. 20.60 is the first time for the record. Running quite well. It's Farmer. It's Van Carson. Moving off of the corner. On the outside, moving quite well. It's Van Carson with a 21.62. He's moving away from the goal. Moving his way up to the line. He's running the wire. And he's posted. Area 6 dominating. The orange and white from Twickenham Park, Spanish Town, are ensuring that they defend their title. We will await the official time for move. Said. This is the ladies 4x100 meter event. Going quite well in the purple and white team. Moving on very strong. It is Area 5 leading thus far. Going very strong. Making the first exchange over now. Area 5, Area 8 on the outside. Making the ground is Area 6 on the inside. That is Benjamin Hutchinson. If you're wondering, in the second exchange over now. This one is down to the wire. This one now is Area 6 in the lead for sure. Making up ground now, Area 6 is taking this one by time. Explaining why they are the leaders of this competition. With the final exchange over now. We took the idea of this one. The swing ball is on board. He wants to have more of the lead. He gets rid of the 4x1 team. And for this one for sure. Slims across the line. Area 6 to the line. from Area 1. Busted.
Set.
Set off out of the blocks. This is the final event, ladies and gentlemen. Going quite well thus far as Area 2 out in lane number 7. And on the inside, we can see Area 6. But ladies and gentlemen, Area 3 is not very far out of the picture. They won this event last year. Area 1 and Area 2 up in the ding-dong battle as they're approaching towards the lead curve. Area 2 now commanding the field quite well. Ladies and gentlemen, on the inside, representing the black, green and gold, it is Area 4, moving quite well now in lane number 6. Ladies and gentlemen, this one will be down to the wire. Area 2 is moving away from the crowd. Area 2 the red and white. Area 3, Area 4, not very far out of it. Here comes struggle, here comes danger. Area 3 will be the first to make the exchange over. And they did. The defending champions of the 4x4 and is quite out of this time. They are taking the lead. They are going quite well. It is Area 3 in the lead this time in the bright yellow. They're going well. They're going fine. They are leading this one for sure. Area 6 is now out of it. They're on their fair share at the table. 200 meters down now. And Area 6 is much in this one. Trying to recall the champions of this event, which is Area 3 from that 2 lane. Area 3 has responded quite well. Moving down on the center lane. They're having this one for sure. Area 6 versus Area 3. It was the same thing last year. Now out of the picture is Area 2. As they make this exchange over, they are having a grand blast. But the 1500 meter silver medalist is in second place. While leading is Area 3. Area 3 going quite well. Area 2 needs their fair share at the table. Going quite nicely. Moving down on the flanks. Going now. Area 3 looks tired. But Area 2 overtaken at the last moment. And Area 2 is there as well. With Area 4. That is the top 3 on the team. And the independent part now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new year. Which is Area 6 on the center lane. I can see the orange team leading this one for sure. Trying to recall the champion. But this one is not over now. This is not the end. And this is the final exchange over. Oh my word. This one is down to the wire. The 200 meter champion. The gold medalist is in this one. Not very far is the 1500 meter leader. Ladies and gentlemen, this one might be very over. This one might be very over soon. As they approach 200 meters, it is Area 6 leading quite fine. Going quite well. Second place is a England battle with a less than 150 meters left to go. The defending champions are well out of this one. It is Area 6. Moving straight away. Moving nicely. Moving calmly. Not first to the outfit. Area 6. Moving to the line. Ladies and gentlemen, a new champion is born. Area 6 on the way. And the race is not yet over. The race is still on the way. Big up. Craft in their game at this one. Going on quite well is Area 7. Running out of lane 6. Failing thus far is Area 6. But they're trying to make this one count. Area 7 making a good one thus far. With the first exchange over. Moving across the field. This is Area 5. Last kick down on the straight away. In the purple and white. Final representing. Making the second exchange over now. Moving. The purple and white high five team is making this one count for sure. It is indeed Area 5 collected and anchoring now. It is indeed moving away from the crowd for the final time of balancing. ladies and gentlemen, it seemed to be era 1 at the line, but we're waiting on confirmation. Sent off out of the blocks, the sergeant are proving themselves this afternoon. Going quite well is Era 7 and Era 5 on the inside. Era 6 trying their best to keep up in this one. But ladies and gentlemen, it's not yet over. It is, a bad exchange over for Era 7. But here comes trouble. Era 6 moving up ground. Era 6 commanding the field. It is Matthew Hutchinson making the next exchange over. Ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes on the field. The sergeants are taking this one. Corner road comes from Era 6. And the way out to the final exchange over. Era 6 now. Large and in command of this race. Moving down and straight away. Era 6 has this one in lock for sure. To the rest of the team training. Era 6 is training to make it on the record. And they're in this one now. Era 7 is well, too far. Era 6 to the end. And here comes Era 7 finishing second. Ladies and gentlemen, that one was fast and furious. I was told that they would. The defending champion in this event is Era 6, and they're quite out of the blocks already. That is CBI Leonard, moving quite fast and furious with the first exchange over now. Era 6 is already on the way, moving very fast and furious. Era 6, oh my word, they're proving this afternoon right there on the leaders, making the second exchange over now. It is Era 6, right in command of this race for sure. Era 6 coming around for this one now. With the final exchange over, Era 6 in the orange and white, and it will make problem. I don't know what's happening. Is this all the way now, coming down on his straight away. He's taking this one for sure. And he's moving in the crossway. Looks like we're going to go. But this is the key. Era 6 to the line. Shinobi Alliance. Ladies and gentlemen, they won this event.
Set.
This is the female 4x400 meter event, and going quite well thus far is Era 6. They are the defending champion in this event last year, and they're trying to prove themselves this year again. They are also the current leaders in the point standing, going quite nicely. It is Era 6 on the outside, Era 1 and Era 2 as well. Not very far. As they approach 200 meter curve, Era 1 and Era 2. Not very far from the argument. Era 5, not very far as well. But as they approach the 100 meters straight away, it is Era 1 in the lead thus far, with Era 5 trying to make up some ground now. So this one now, Era 5 is making up ground, running out of lane on number 6. They're doing quite well on the inside, and Era 8 responding at the final 100. But don't be late, because Era 8 is off. Jubilee Dale of Era 6, the sprint double champion, the 4x100 champion is in this race, but Era 8 is taking this one home for sure. Era 8 is moving down on the backstretch quite nicely, with the crowd cheering for them for sure. They have a massive lead over the team. But trying to make a comeback now is Jubilee Dale. As she approaches 200 meter curve, it is Era 8 in the lead. The females of Era 8 have surely But we did this one for sure. Area 8 taking the lead. Combining at the last straightaway. Jamila there trying to win one for Area 6. This one will be down to the wire. She's moving wide. She has got 200 to 100. And she has one of the fastest times in 2024 for the 400 meter race. It is all over. She is the 800 meter bronze medalist for Area 6. Moving quite nicely. She has a lot of stamina with Area 8 not very far out of the argument. 300 meters left to go and Area 6 is large and in command for this race. Less than 250 meters now left to go. Area 6 still in the lead. As they approach the 200 meter curve, Area 6 is extending the lead for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, let Area 6 feel welcome as they approach the 100 meters straight away. Ladies and gentlemen, you have never seen running like this before. This is it. It is all over. Area 6 taking this one down for sure. Area 6 commanding this race, making the final exchange over with 400 meters left to go. This is Dave, the 400 meter champion. It ain't no stopping her now in the orange and white. She's extending her lead by more than 50 meters or so with Area 1 in second place. Surely they're celebrating that. Area 8 way out of this question. Well, ladies and gentlemen, she's approaching the 200 meter bend, and it is all over. It is David from Area 6. As she approached to make this one call for sure for Area 6, ensuring that the points will matter at the end of the day. Area 6 having this one, let her feel welcome in the whole straight away. This team from Sweet Numbers 1 down is ensuring that they conquer their disease, and they will. Ladies and gentlemen, they have defended their title in the 4x4 meters event. In second, Area 8 coming quite nicely. I am very proud to see Area 1 in third. Last year they were way out of the question. A very good run from Area 8 and Area 1. Competing now is Area 5. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, man. Visitors, the College Champions, the Police Association. So head on over, athletes, time.
Es la santa para debajo. Sí, ya se lo ven, está de lights.
That's all in the business, thank you so much, and all the officials, we really appreciate you. Of course, MSD, start to see, and all of them is today. They come here to the but they're here with us, right now, helping us. So we're a team. One team, one dream. What's up, Cindy? A voice for the voiceless. We go to the 4.
Should be behind 6, 3, then 5, then 2, then 7.
So history being created. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, show some love. 4 champions, one to them. What a history. Oh, we tell the fourth, Dr. Mackenzie, chairman for the National Police Sports Council, making the presentation. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, please keep the applause going for them. They are a part of the history.
One, two.
Ready?
So, ladies and gentlemen, it all boils down to this. The overall point standing.
Two, three.
Presentation will be for the champion female in the field events.
Look here, please. Look here. Thank you. Turn on the trophy. Yeah, I just see Mr. Brown. Yes. You're blinking. Look. Nice.
So it's time for the champion male. And from year 6 we have LeBron McPherson, and also for the first time, Tuskegee Foster.
Oh, yeah, man. Alright, Scotty. You know, you look like you win, Scotty. You look like you win. I represent. No, boy, I get trophy and you now look up it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move to the overall champion, or can we say champions? History being created here tonight at GC Foster College. Normally we would have 1 overall, but there's a change in the wind, and so I know that we're going to have some noise inside the house when you hear what we have to say.
Look this side, please. Look here. Thank you.
So right after this, we're talking about the champion, the overall champion. I'm going to allow Mario to call the names.
Look this side.
So the overall champion, the champions for the first time. LeBron McPherson and Tuskegee Foster. Finishing in 6th position with 180 points, Area 7. In 5th position with 140 points, it is Area 2. Ladies and gentlemen, and presenting the award is DCP in charge of strategic operation, Mr. Warren Clark. Ladies and gentlemen, Area 6 reigns supreme once more.
2, 3. Here now, please.